colors. Alright, now that should be it. And beginning on our first map, in this very first game in this Poison Hearts tournament, we see Winter, our purple Berserk player here in the bottom right side. And his opponent gonna be Avokado, the red Terran player. And yes, indeed, there is actually another Winter playing for TN. So yeah, gonna be interesting how Avokado will play. I think I saw him in one of the tournaments we were hosting, and yeah, Winter, of course, our Poison Hearts player who participated in a couple of tournaments, and of course our Clan Wars where he was being casted. So yeah, definitely exciting to see how he's gonna play, both on high APM, spamming there in the beginning of the stages of the game, and Avokado not deciding to go for a very I mean it's okay not to get his gas yet, but if he wants to attempt to go for a Reaper opening, we should see this in just a second. But Winter on the other side just goes for his straight up hatch first, so nothing too exciting there in the beginning stages of the game. And now Avokado seems to go for an early expand, and this is going to be scouted by Winter, who's sending us out his drone. And yeah, I'm going to try to delay this barracks maybe there for a second, but no, it does not seem to be like this. As yeah, he's going to be fine with that opening, not to be annoyed there in the very early stage of the game. And yeah, a marine opening. So Winter goes for a very early gas, interesting enough, even though he did see no gas taken by the Terran opponent, but might as well go for some aggression, as this early expand, of course, wants to be denied, as Avokado needs some defenses up. But I guess he will be scouting this base here of Winter eventually, and sees the speedlings might appear in a minute, and needs to set his bunkers as early as possible. Alright, and yeah, Winter just makes sure to delay the Marines, knows exactly the count of the Marines at the moment, and wants to see yeah, if this expand is actually being set up. Yeah, don't know if that really matters too much here, getting this gas, but yeah, it's mostly about some scouting information, some additional scouting information in the early stage of the game. So now Avokado wants to go for a Hellion follow-up, of course, delaying this a little bit. Of course, he wants to set up his defense first and goes directly for the orbital command. And Winter building up a roach farm, interesting enough, and to addition to this speedling upgrade, so he still takes his gas and not building any drones, so he really wants to punish that early expand build by his opponent. And seeing Avokado building that factory a little bit hidden there in the corner, and Winter sees the bunker and wants to make sure to have enough units here. And wow, 7 roaches here now on the way for Winter. He really wants to go for that aggression and wants to delay the expansion as much as possible, and building 2 drones behind this. Alright, so yeah, I think these kind of roach pushes are actually pretty strong, as a lot of Terran players tend to go for their Hellion production and marine production instead of going any tac lab on their barracks to build actually some defensive marauders. And oh, very smart move here by Avokado, moving out with marines to scout what is going on. And there we go, he sees the roaches, he needs to react to it directly, putting up another supply depot. But what does he has to really defend against this? This is a very, very crucial point. Another bunker is being set here in the main base, so he knows. Oh my! He could actually not hold this natural. There we go. The Winter goes to that with his roaches. In the meanwhile, even scouting the main base here. And let's see how much damage he's able to do here. At least already denying this mining from the natural, killing off one SCV by another. But yeah, losing the roaches to the bunker here. Maybe not the very best trade, but at least he denies a lot of mining here. But Avokado actually doing quite fine here defending this, and very nice placement here with the supply depots and the bunker. And with his mines, he's actually in a really good position to deal enough against these roaches. As it seems, he actually cancelled the speedling upgrade here. That's why he now had to rebuild it again. But Winter, in the meanwhile, actually still a little bit ahead here in worker count. 7 workers have been killed by these 7 roaches here. And it really depends here now on the halberd drop that might be coming here from Avokado. Should have been scouted by the Overlord. And Winter already has set up one of the spores here at the natural and another spore crawler in the main base, and might even build up some roaches to really defend against this. Avokado sees the third base in addition, really wants to make that pressure, but should be in a good position here to at least, might even kill his queen. This is really a good snipe here as well, but Winter reacts in time to scare them away, and also the medevac might be collecting the halberds just in a second, and very well done. Another halberd drop is going out, and Winter should have been scouting this. Winter now nice position here with his overlords and his zergling to spot any aggression coming up from our Terran opponent. So there we go. Winter again sees the dropship, needs to prepare against this, has some zerglings, has a spine crawler even set up in the main base, so no aggression able to be done here by Avokado. If he's not careful enough, he might be losing the medevac instantly, and halberd has been dropped, but not killing a single drone. So very nice defense here by Winter, but another halberd drop here, sniping down the queen. A little success here, but loses the medevac, so these halberds gonna be stuck here in the base, and he's still trying this halberd drop very nicely, and I think this is a very good. Almost got these drones here, so definitely has actually only a single drone being killed, so Winter doing actually pretty good in defending this at the moment. But in the meanwhile, we see Avokado building up his stimpack, getting his +1 attack, so he's not counted with these halberd drops, so he might even go for another halberd drop. In addition, but the problem is he's losing a lot of medevacs here in the process as well, so he needs these medevacs actually for his main composition of marines and halberds. So wants to defend against this, sets his mine here a little bit in a more offensive position, and Winter in the meanwhile going for a Baning Nest, going for a +1/+1 attack and armor upgrade, and really wants to deal against his marines. I think he has a good composition against this, and as it seems, Avokado wants to go for the third expand. Nice creep spread here from Winter here. Gonna be delaying the third for quite a while, and also sending this overlord here for the 4th base. And looking at the upgrades here, +2 armor upgrade here for Avokado. I like this a lot here, because he can use the halberds and the medevacs even in a much better way. And as we're seeing, he's actually dropping again here in the main base, not killing a lot of drones here again, but at least keeping Winter here busy, and needs to save his queen here. Got a little bit stuck here. Very unfortunate here for Winter, and Avokado in the end kills off some of the zerglings and of course some of the drones. So even though Avokado didn't make that much damage, I think still he was macroing very well behind. So 150 to currently 113 supply, and Winter's still producing a lot of drones here to saturate his third base, as he knows third base from Avokado has been set up. And yeah, with this mines, very nice map control. Winter has his overseer here though, so gonna be clearing this off. And with this bunch of army at 160 supply, he might hit a very good timing, as Winter doesn't really have that much at the moment. He has only 8 roaches and 7 mutalisks and is still droning up. This is horrible for Winter. I mean, he's macroing up so hard. 93 drones at the moment, but he might just be overextending here. What does he have really to defend against this? Oh my god, this is actually very crucial here for Winter. He has nothing to defend against this, and there we go, directly GG. And wow, Avokado takes that win without even fighting that much.